Hi, everyone. My name is Kristen, and I'm a technical project manager in enterprise medical imaging. My department is in charge of managing all of the images that the radiology department takes on their X-ray, CT, MRI, and other imaging devices. My job is to assess, plan, implement, and review project requests from various medical and technical staff at a large healthcare system. When a request comes in, I review the request to determine what the technical and operational requirements are. For example, I outline what kind of servers are required, what data from other systems would need to be sent into the new system and how we can get that data there, and what changes will need to be made to how users do their day-to-day tasks to use the new system. Once I've assessed the request, I create a technical approach plan, or TAP, which is a high-level plan of what hardware and software we need and what our technical staff would need to do to implement the new system. I then review the TAP with our technical review board, which includes managers from all the different technical teams. Once the technical review board approves the plan, I create a more detailed project plan in Adobe Workfront and assign tasks to the various technical teams. Some of the technical teams I work with are the server and network infrastructure teams, our application support team, our data management team, and our software engineering team. Once the plan is created, we meet with everyone assigned to the project and make sure everyone understands what they're being asked to do. We call this the kickoff meeting. Depending on the size and importance of the project, we often have weekly or bi-weekly meetings to help keep everyone on track and make sure everything's being completed on time. Once the project is complete or nearing completion, we all meet and do a review to understand what went well and what can be improved for the next time we implement a similar project. The TPM is responsible for making sure everything is documented and stored somewhere that everyone who needs to can access it. Many of our current projects involve AI models or artificial intelligence. These models assist the radiologist, the person who reads the images and creates a report, with highlighting areas of concern on different types of radiology images. For example, one model might highlight an area that it believes could be cancerous. The AI model will help the radiologist to be faster and more accurate. Another example of a useful AI model is one that can remove things from an image to help the radiologist better see things that may be concerning. I'm going to actually show you, if I can, an example of what an AI model can do. So over here, what you see is an AI model that looks at the lungs of a patient that have been taken on a CT scanner. And you see all these little white lines in here. Those are all blood vessels. It can make it really hard to see if there's some kind of nodule or basically a lump in your lungs. What this AI model does is it looks at these images and removes all the blood vessels so that the radiologist can see if there's something concerning hiding in there. So this is what the AI model has done to this lung. This is the nodule that I found. Now, you still need a doctor to look at it, make sure that the model is accurate, but this really helps speed up the process for them. It's a very useful tool. Learning about new healthcare technologies is one of my favorite parts of my job. It can sometimes be difficult to make sure everyone's staying on track across multiple projects that are going on at the same time, so it's very important for TPMs to be really organized and pay attention to details. TPMs can have a variety of different backgrounds. It's important to have a strong understanding of various technologies, so you don't really need to be an expert at everything. Since I work in the healthcare field, having an understanding of clinical workflow or the steps clinicians take to do their work is also important. Personally, I have a computer science degree, and I worked in a clinical applications support role for many years, which allowed me to get a good understanding of clinical workflow. Other TPMs I work with have project management certifications or were formerly radiologist technologists. Those are the people who take the images, the X-rays, the CTs, but that also showed a good aptitude for technology. The pay range for TPMs varies by the amount of experience you have, but it generally falls in the $109,000 to $184,000 per year range. It's a little bit different from a project manager whose salary falls in the $67,000 to $109,000 range. Technical project manager requires a greater level of technical expertise than a standard project manager. For anyone who's interested in working as a technical project manager, I would strongly suggest choosing STEM-focused classes such as coding, server software and hardware, and networking. Cloud computing is also a huge area of focus in quite a lot of industries right now. And you also want to just be prepared, because as technology is always changing, your learning will never quite come to an end. Thank you all for listening. That's about all I have to say for now. I look forward to your questions. Bye, guys.